Hello, I'm Rick Barclay, and I'm with Piano Clubhouse, and today we're going to learn the theme song from M.A.S.H. Not a lot of people know this, but the song was actually taken from a piece written by Mike Altman and Johnny Mandel, and the name of the song is Suicide is Painless. Has words and everything, but it was adapted as a theme with instrumentally speaking for the TV show and became a huge success. So, we are going to learn that, and it's in the key of B minor. B minor is this: B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B. Okay, let me turn up just a little bit. Okay, now unlike some of the lessons that you've done with me, I'm going to approach this one just a little bit different because this is somewhat of a complex way that to go about playing this. The melody is very simple actually, and you're going to see actually how it's walking down and just toggling back and forth between whole steps, but a little more complex with the chords that I'm placing with it. So I'm going to take it in 2-bar chunks. It's kind of written in 2-bar phrases. So that's the approach, and then we'll go back and once we get a certain section done, we'll play all the way through that, maybe just stopping slightly in between each 2-bar phrase so you can catch your breath, so to speak, and move on. All right, so let's get started. The right hand starts with F sharp, B, D, C sharp, and if you want to, you can put the F sharp in it. Don't have to, but you can if you wish. The rhythm is 1 and 2 and. This is in 4/4 time signature, by the way. And then the and to 4 is the B, and then does it again. And then right on 4 is A, and this is basically the pickup note for the melody. The melody starts on count 4 and then goes on in. So we'll stop right there. The left hand is going to be doing this, B, and on the and of 2 it's going to hit a D, and then on count 4, F sharp, back to B, to and 4. Okay, so putting it all together. Okay, now we're ready for the melody, okay? The verse, that is. They call it a verse and there's a chorus. It's an E minor 7 triad. So this is our first starting position, so to speak. The left hand is doing octave E's, and you're going to notice that I'm kind of going to be doing some filler, if you will, during the holes of what's happening in the right hand. So as we do that, I'll explain that. But basically, this is the position you need to be in, which are left hand, octave E's, and B, D, and G. G is the top note. Now the note, the melody note that is G, F sharp, G, back and forth, and then finally walks down. So this is going to be a common thread and theme throughout this whole thing, is basically toggling between whole steps. So in this case it's a half step. Other areas it's going to be a whole step. Depends upon where we are within the B minor scale. Okay, so this first one is a half step. So it's an E minor 7 triad, so B, D, G. Notice how I'm just keeping that B stationary down there, and when I go to the F sharp, I'm going ahead and playing that to help fill up the chord. Okay, now also what's very common throughout this whole piece is that in the right hand you're going to change chords on the and of 4, and then the bass note will change chord on the next downbeat on 1. Okay, so you're going to have this type of action happening. Alright, so let me go back. Sorry. Okay, now right there, that's where we went to an A7. The 7th aspect is in the top, so it's G, C sharp, A, and then A in the bass. If you want to use the E, you can. So the melody walked down F sharp, E, and I was still playing the tones to help fill up the measure, okay? And you notice what happened when I was in the bulk of this. See how my left hand and my thumb, I'm doing the E's, helping fill up the beats, so to speak. Okay, let's do the 2 measures right there. Okay, that time I went down to the G with my left hand. That gave us the 7th aspect. You don't have to do it. You can keep your thumb right there. Okay, so that's the 2 bars. Going on to the next 2, it's based off of a D triad from the first measure, and then B minor in the second measure. So first measure is going to be this whole step between F sharp and E, and then it walks down to a B. So thumb on the A, and then D, F sharp. Notice how I let up of the D when I went to play the E. Okay, now at this point it becomes a B minor triad. So your left hand, or excuse me, your right thumb is going to move up to a B, D, F sharp. Again, it strikes it on the and of 4. On 1, the bass will be the B, and then you can use the F sharp if you want. So notice how I walk down, F sharp, E, B, and my thumb on my left hand is doing an F sharp. Okay, those two measures. Okay, now the pickup and of 4 is going to be F sharp. Now we're going back to an E minor triad. So again, a whole step aspect, E, D, E, D, E, D, C sharp. That's the melody. Okay, and a 4 is basically going to be an A sus, so we changed some chord tonalities. Instead of being this E minor, you're going to use this, instead of B, C sharp. That's on the and of 4. It's like an A7 sus, especially when you get to that D right there, and then finally resolves. And on count 1, you'll play the A, and then like I said, you can use the E to help fill up chord tonalities. Okay, so those two bars, excuse me.